My name is Christie and happy to be here today talking about my experience of hypoparathyroidism. It started back in 2003. I ended up in the Homerton with a doctor who decided that maybe we should do something about your goiter. I remember feeling pretty elated after the surgery because this thing I'd carried around with me for so long was gone. Literally when I left the hospital, I thought, ooh, I feel really weird, very, very strange. Waiting for the taxi outside Bart's, I felt almost like disconnected from my body. And then this whole tetany thing started with this kind of inner vibrations. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a post-surgery thing. So as sod's law, it was the weekend and it was a bank holiday weekend. By Saturday, I'm phoning Bart's thinking, I really don't feel good. I feel very, very odd. Tuesday was the first time I could even go in and get a blood test. When I got home, I got a phone call saying, go to A&E immediately. By then, I'm like, what is going on? What are they talking about? It says, you've had a calcium crash. So I would say to find yourself in that position, a number of days after surgery when you don't even know what's going on, I think is very disconcerting and quite frightening. The doctors I've encountered, and I've got a great local medical practice, have freely admitted they don't know what I have and have opened up Google. And I've directed them to the Parathyroid website because once I discovered the Parathyroid UK website, everything changed. For the first few months, I didn't fully understand what the role of calcium was. I think because I was given these supplements and had to take so many of them to begin with, I thought that it's all about you just got to throw loads of calcium into your body. The Parathyroid UK website was the thing that informed me that no, that's actually not the thing. The thing is what helps you to absorb the calcium in all the right places. And that's the job the parathyroid does. What we have that helps us to deal with our condition on a day-to-day basis isn't what we need. It's like a stopgap. Now, everything has a consequence. I feel that there's probably a journey that I've only just started. I don't know where it's going to end, but it seems to me that protecting the kidneys is the big job. In the long term, that's my biggest worry. Am I going to get kidney stones? Am I going to have serious kidney problems in the future? If the NHS were able to provide more information so that you're properly informed. There's no point in sitting with a surgeon as you're about to sign papers to give yourself over to surgery if they're not going to properly inform you about what the risks are, because the more informed you are, the more empowered you are as you go forward. So I think really basic things like better information about the drugs and how they work with each other and how that can really have a very negative impact on your body when you're not getting it right. I wonder what surgeons think about this reasonably high, rate of parathyroidism following surgery. Are they comfortable and happy with that? Do they even really understand what the implications are in people's lives after surgery? I don't know. Inside my head, I've got ongoing worries about the future. So my kidneys, what's the long-term impact of taking the medication that I take? I feel far less in the dark now than I did to begin with.